Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Storm Maverick Teaches Music. I am your host, Storm Maverick, and Lesson 4 is all about the introduction to Virtual DJ. And you may ask me, why would you want to use this for creating music? Well, besides taking a beat like this, put it on there, and making, you ever heard of bootleg versions? Well, let's activate number 2 with the effect of the beat grid, and you could go ahead and see, well, let's go ahead and let's do it with this instrumental. Yeah, that beat grid there. Watch this. Alright, let's go over here. The minute I press activate, it does something different. I'll go ahead and press it right now. You see how you could just press activate and then make that noise? You know, and make that, well, not noise, but, you know, make that, the double up with the drums and all of that stuff. Because it does the pattern right over here. It's really, really cool. I really, really like that. A lot of bootleg versions where they have, like, the double up with the bass, drums, and all of that. Happens with the beat grid. But, what about for producing music? Well, good question. You could go ahead and go right over here, click on vocals, like this Katy Perry War song. I want to produce this, which we're actually already finished. Drag it over there to read the BPM. I see that the BPM is 90. And when I do that, it's lined up perfectly. And I think if I go to stanza 18, it starts out with the chorus. I got the eye of the tiger. So right there, I lined it up perfectly. So now it's ready for the drums, it's ready for synthesizers, whatever I want to do to this remix for making it. So that's the beautiful thing about it. So not only can you make, you know, bootleg version, you could easily read the vocals or any instrument to make a remix. After you know the BPM, you could just set that number real easily, you know, right there. Because it said so right here. And with instrumentals, if you want to make a, like this is 87 BPM, the D instrumental, the thing's called. So I go over here, now I put 87 BPM and D instrumental, which should be right over here. And I want to make a, well, a radio edit version. I'm like, I don't want to start off like that. I want to start off very, very quick. You know, I could press this, go like this, take it off, and then keep playing it. Right there. You know, and stuff like that, and wait for it to keep going and be like, okay, I want to make that shorter. So let me just go ahead and take this part out, just have 2 of those and then 2 of these, and we're gonna go ahead, or let me just undo that. So like keep 2 of these minus 2 of those and 2 of those, and we go ahead and do a little something that sounds like this for the radio edit version. And then the singing will start there, which I have vocals, you know, to put there. But you want to do this for only, for radio edit version, you want the full song to to take out like that and do what I just did. You know, take parts off to make it shorter for a good radio version. And if you're doing any mixes with the 1s and 2s, you go over here, click Start Recording after you configure where to save it, what to call it, and stuff like that. You press Start Record to record once you have songs lined up. So let's do a couple of my remixes. Let's do Katy Perry's War, my remix there. We lined that up right there. And let's do Lady Gaga's Applause, my remix right over here. And you see one says 90, the other one says 140. I actually want to produce, I mean, we can hear the originals. You know how it sounds. But this is what I think I'm going to want to do. I'm going to want to make the BPM on both of those 120. So, get it close to 120 as I can. So it would sound exactly the same. You know, try to go exactly the same BPM for both. And I set the crossfader to here. If it's set here, only this side will play. If it's set all the way over here, this side will play once you click play. And you won't hear anything on this side. If it's in the middle, you can easily hear both sides no matter which one you press play. So it kind of works like that. So press play, have it play for a little bit. I can use that effect that I used earlier for you know, the bootleg versions and all that. Did I show that already? Where you can click this and have an extra drum beat.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath. So I could quietly agree to lie to me. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up. Already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound.
Now, put it right here. I'm going to crossfade it.
You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, cause the pack is you're gonna hear me roar. Now I'm in like a butterfly.
But I try to like to do the ending of the song before putting it there. So crossfade that to that side, same BPM. Then you can increase the tempo.
You crash the critics say, is it right or is it wrong?
Now, that is if you can find a bunch of songs with the same tempo. But one original tempo is 90, the other one is 130. Let's go ahead and not do it with the same tempo. If it's only like a 10 tempo difference, then you can do that all the way through. And you have to find songs with a similar close tempo to do that. But usually, I like to do it this way. Keep it original. So put that there. Then I would take this version and put this right over here. You know, I already told you how to use it for bootlegging with the effects thing. I already taught you how you use a karaoke. I mean, you know, just a vocal acapella version to make a remix, or read the BPM, or read the BPM as well for if you want to make a radio edit version for FL Studio 11 to cut up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this for a little bit. I'm going to go over here and put it to here. And I'm going to use filter. Of course, you know what the equalizers are. These are master volumes. Gain, I always leave all this the same. The gain, the equalizer, and all of that. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the filter for a little bit. So listen to this. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. You see what I did wrong? Crossfades on the wrong side. So there you go.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agree to lie. Push me past the breaking point. I sleep but not a thing. So I fell for everything.
Add the next one.
You held me down, but I got up. Already looking at the I stand here waiting on you. To crack the critics say, is it right or is it wrong?
Bootleg time.
I think, baby, but I'm there. Staying away from you, I probably put it in here. I live my way up north. I live my way up north. Give me the feeling. But I got up, already brushing off the dust. Hear my voice, get back down, like thunder gonna shake the ground. Yeah.
So you know right there how to use the filter. We saw what the filter does to make it sound differently. You know how to use the crossfade. This right here's the crossfader that I use. You saw when I slide it here. This one's the only one that worked. When I slide it over here, this one's the only one that worked. And we have it on the effect beat grid. You could do other stuff too, like backspin or even a horn. Horn was here somewhere. Or you know other stuff. You know, you can use that or a siren sampler. Then you can turn it off by pressing it again. But yeah, there you go. That's how you use it. Or you can make it even louder with the volume. Of course, you probably don't want to make it too loud, but you know. So there you go. Using filters, using a crossfader and the beat grid. Usually, when I like to DJ, I would play a song all the way through until you just hear instrumentals. It would be right here. Then I would crossfade it all the way to here, and it would be here right before the syncing starts with the next song. And then of course you queue up another one. Wait for this to end, and then I would press play here, crossfade it all the way over here again to hear it over there. So it's good for DJing. You have a playlist. You know, you go ahead and put that together. You know, you could make a playlist here. Usually I would have it written down someplace else, or it would be off the fly. Like when I play stuff, I immediately could think of the next song I want to play and do it. So I just wing it. You can configure this for start recording, save it whatever file, whatever folder, MP3 or WAV, and then after that you press start record and you can go ahead and record it. Well, you even have a broadcast option over here in case you want to broadcast, which you can do on the 1s and 2s right here. So important to know how to use this crossfader, to know how to use the filter. Also very important, I struggled with this the first time I used this application. If you want to put a song up, just grab it, drag it over, and drop it right there. And watch this. Boom, it starts loading up. Oh, look, even a video right there. I press play. So yeah, you can even do videos. So you take a video, you can even play it over here, and you can press this or this. There's some things that I don't know how to use. You can hook it up and then it will play on a screen and stuff like that. I don't know how the video stuff works for Virtual DJ, but it's really, really cool to use. Keep the equalizers in the middle. Don't mess with the gain or the master or these volumes. Just only mess with the crossfader, the filters, and the beat grid. And if you want a siren, well, there you go. So that's how you use Virtual DJ. BPM's right there in case you want to make a radio edit version of a long song or take a cappella version to make a remix, knowing the BPM so you could put it right over here. Load up already over here, and then do a good job with it. So, yeah.